Hey guys, in this video I want to talk about something I'm calling the real world of paint correction and ceramic coating. You can see this black Audi behind me here. We've actually just done a very simple single stage paint enhancement. I wouldn't even call it a paint correction on this. And this particular customer represents something that I think a lot of you in your professional detailing business are actually going to come across, where you see a really big difference between what you're doing in the real world for real people and real customers and what you see maybe pressured or feel pressured to do on social media. So first, I just want to give you guys a little bit of context. I'm actually applying the second coat of a very simple ceramic coating on this vehicle right now, and the reason we're doing two coats is because, well, we've got the time, the customer's paying for it, and it just, the situation calls for it. So as I apply this second coat of the ceramic coating just on this passenger door, I want to talk to you guys about a couple things. Number one, I have been in the detailing business now for over 10 years, and about 90% of what I do now is paint correction, paint enhancement, ceramic coatings. That's really 90 to 95% of it. And literally across the board, what you find is that on social media or on forums, or let's say guys who are not necessarily running a professional detailing business, there's a serious attitude of, when I do paint correction and I do a coating, I am going to correct the paint at the highest level that it can possibly be corrected, and when I do that, I'm going to convince the customer to put on the longest lasting ceramic coating that there is, and if they want to do anything else, I am not going to take their business. The reason why I'm saying that that does not represent the real world of paint correction and ceramic coating is because, at least in my experience and many other detailers' experience, because I get to talk to them all the time, what you find is the difference between the detailer's ego, which is what I just described, and what the customer actually wants. There's this huge chasm, this huge gap between those two things. And for example, this particular customer with this new 2019 black paint Audi, what he wanted is a longer term protection for the next year, because that's about how long he knows he's going to be keeping this vehicle, and he wanted the paint to be cleaned up. I'm going to let this ceramic coating cure to the paint here, but he wanted the paint to be cleaned up because it's a little swirled, a little scratched, all that sort of stuff. But the thing is, he was not looking to pay for deep paint correction. He wasn't looking to remove a significant amount of the clear coat. He wasn't even looking to remove 100% of the swirls. He wanted a minor paint visual appeal improvement, enhancement, and then a ceramic coating put on the paint that's going to last at least for the next year, and this paint is going to be maintained from the installation of this ceramic coating. We're going to let it cure for 48 hours, and it's going to be maintained for the next year. Well, if my customer wants that, does it make any sense for me to go down this long rabbit hole about the nature of swirl marks, the nature of paint correction, the nature of ceramic coatings, why a long-term ceramic coating makes more sense, in my opinion, in this situation than a short-term? In a lot of ways, what people don't understand in their detailing businesses, because we get caught up in, let's say, mastering the craft or being an artist and not necessarily being a customer, consumer-centric driven business, is you start annoying people, you start turning away business because it doesn't fit this certain mold, and all of that stuff really only serves to hurt you more than it helps you in your detailing business. And at the end of the day, what I'm doing right now is actually more representative of what most consumers want in the general population than what you see on social media happening. So the reason why I wanted to take you guys in here is because in a lot of ways, what I find is that guys who are in the detailing business, whether or not they're starting or whether they're just starting to add paint correction and do ceramic coatings for the first time, they need a lot of permission to do things in the way that I'm talking about, because there's this weird pressure put on them where they feel like if they don't do it a very specific way, they're like doing something that's like dishonest, or they're doing something that's like not the best for the customer or something like that. And it's always so funny to me, because just like everything in life, detailing is a case-by-case, situation-by-situation scenario, and the idea that there's one way to treat the customer in this situation that's going to be best, and anything outside of that is some sort of like like act of dishonesty is legitimately, not only is it like anti-true, but it's also going to really hurt your business. So I want to wipe the rest of this coating off, get all the residue off, and I just want to show you what this second layer of the coating looks like here. So once again, this is the second layer of the coating. I'm gonna give you guys a few different angles here, just so you can see how awesome this black paint looks. And I could shine a light, but I'm just gonna keep it simple for now. We're gonna go ahead and coat the rest of this with the second stage of the coating, and it is going to look absolutely banging. So anyways, all of that being said, this is the real world of paint correction and ceramic coatings, and while yes, even just 3 days ago, I was doing a very aggressive 2-stage paint correction on a Jeep Grand Cherokee that had been repainted, had plenty of clear coat on it, and we took it from literally swirled, scratched, etched out of its mind back to all near 100% perfection. So sometimes there's a place for that stuff that you see on social media that scratches the detailer's ego, but the fact is when you're building a business, you have to think in terms of consumer-centric, customer-driven wants, needs, and operate that way, which is what we're doing here, and that's why this Audi is such a great example. And listen, for any of you guys who are beginning in the ceramic coating, paint correction world, and you're scared because it's like, number one, what product do I use? Number two, I don't know how to do paint correction. Number three, what if I screw something up? And number four, how do I sell it to my customers? You're asking those questions. My team and I actually created a completely free 5-part video series. You can click the link below in the YouTube description box, get access to that 5-part video series today for free. It's literally going to take you from beginner, never touching a buffer, never touching a ceramic coating, to at the end being able to not only do paint correction, but also apply a ceramic coating and make money doing it. So check out the link below this video, and I'll see you guys inside that 5-part free video series. Listen, if you like content like this and you want to get more inside look inside the paint correction and ceramic coating garage, make sure to hit the subscribe button, like this video if it's helpful, and as always guys, from Luke here at Wilson Auto Detailing, keep working hard, and I will see you guys in the next video.